Hey guys, this is Danny Boy. This time around we'll be using the Raider shotgun. The Raider shotgun, I believe, was a pre-order bonus from ordering from Origin, the EA online distributor. But the Raider is a point-blank shotgun. It has incredibly poor accuracy even at short range, especially when you're firing from outside of cover. But when are you going to be firing from cover with this weapon? I mean, it's a point-blank shotgun. So, I mean, that's basically it. It does really high damage. It has 2 shots in the chamber, and it has an incredible rate of fire, but it also has an incredible kick. So depending on the circumstances, sometimes you might want to aim for the head, but other times you might want to aim low and then shoot twice rapidly into the torso, and maybe your second shot will hit the head. It also has a predetermined spread that's always the same, and it just gets wider, and if you'd like to see that in more detail, check out my target practice series. But this is my live fire series that focuses on cover, damage, and actual gameplay. This is on Insanity, by the way, before I forget. So to get into mods, choke, totally pointless for this weapon. It's not going to make any difference. Don't use it. It's a complete waste of your time. Damage mod, more damage is always a good thing. So you can't really go wrong with the damage mod. As this is a point-blank shotgun, it's particularly good for melee. I mean, if you're into melee. So blade attachment is nice if you like to melee opponents. I would not use a shredder mod for this weapon. You can't actually shoot cover with it. I mean, it'll just completely miss everything. So that's pointless. I would only use it if you really have trouble dealing with Guardian shields, but every single class in the game has a way to deal with Guardians with powers, so not really necessary. And spare shot capacity is nice. It is limited by its number of shots in its reserve, so personally I think your best bet for the vast majority of players, unless you're really into melee, which some people are, is to go with high caliber barrel and spare shot capacity. And I will use spare shot capacity just so I can use it as much as possible. This, I have a feeling, is going to suck. I actually rather like the Raider on my Vanguard, but as an engineer, it might be problematic. But here we go. We'll see if I can actually do this without dying. And you need to get right up in their faces in order to use this weapon. I mean, like, you need to hug them. It does also have a very prohibitive reload. Crap. Fumbling my binds. It does a lot of damage, though. There is no reason whatsoever to fire... Here. To fire this weapon at Guardians and try to get through their mail slot. Really? Ah! Ooh, ah! Hello? Yeah, it can fire a lot more rapidly than I've been firing it, but I try to make every shot count with this weapon, because of its kick is just so massive. To give you an idea of how fast it can fire, that's how fast it can fire. Okay, I'm going to desperately try to get shots on this Centurion without dying. That is always a challenge. So, 2 shots for about half of its shields. Make sure I'm not being flanked. Okay. Really, its biggest problem is just its long reload coupled with just 2 shots in the chamber, but you can do just fine with this weapon. A lot of players don't like this weapon. I actually rather enjoy this weapon myself. It's kind of a high-risk, high-reward weapon. And it's just fun to use. Even though it's just a point-blank shotgun, it is fun to use. Could have sworn I told you to use the singularity. Obey me. Ow, I'm out of ammo. Alright, well, I guess I'm out of ammo. Kinda sucks. I could have gone a little longer. Thanks, guys, for watching. Stay tuned for more, and have a good one.